In this video, I'm going to show you how to achieve this kind of tweedy stitch look. We do this by slipping some stitches that we've worked in the previous row in a different color so that that color gets brought up into the row that we're working. It's a really simple technique and it has a really cool visual effect when we're done. Okay, so the pattern repeat is only 4 rows and they're very easy to remember. The knit along square this week is worked in 3 colors, so we just work 2 rows in each color to get this look. So I'm starting on the first row of the pattern, and the next color in my stripe sequence is orange, and I'm not cutting the yarn at the end of my rows. I'm just carrying it up the side of my work. That'll be hidden once we seam the squares together. So the first thing we do is knit the first stitch. Then the abbreviation is SL1P. So to do that, it's simple. We just slip the next stitch as if we're going to purl it. We don't knit it, we just leave it there. So you see that that stitch will be white. And then we knit the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. And you can see in the previous row we were slipping this blue yarn, so that gets brought up to make kind of a long stitch that makes that tweed stitch. So again, we just slip the next stitch as if we're going to purl it. We're not going to knit it, and just go. So the repeat is SL1P knit 3. And you do that to the last 2 stitches, and then you're just going to slip the next stitch and knit 1. Row 2 of the pattern repeat, we knit the first stitch, then we slip, but it's slightly different this time. Since we're on the wrong side of our work, we're going to bring the yarn to the front of our work and slip this next stitch as if to purl it, and then bring our yarn back and knit 3. This pattern has no purl stitches, so it's just knit. Bring the yarn to the front, slip the next stitch, yarn to the back, and then knit. Okay, so that's the first 2 rows of this 4-row pattern repeat done. You can see that we have, we've worked it in orange. So we have the groups of 3 knit in orange, and then those stitches that we've slipped and haven't worked from the previous row in white. The next 2 rows are going to be worked in blue in my square. So it's the exact same technique. We're just shifting the stitches that we slip over just a little bit, and that creates that like tweedy stepping kind of effect. So we knit 3, slip the next stitch. And you do that to the end of the row. Okay, and so then we turn our work and we do knit 3, yarn to the front, slip next stitch, yarn to the back, knit 3. If you're going along and you don't remember which stitch you're supposed to slip, it's pretty easy to just look and see. Whatever stitch is not the color of the row that you're working in is the stitch that you slip. And since these are worked in 3 and it's the middle stitch on the next row that gets slipped, it's easy to look at your work and figure out what you should be doing. So that is the 4 rows of this pattern repeat worked, and in my next row I would just pick up my Aran, leave these at the side that just loosely carry them up the side and continue going. This great stitch for Afghans or scarves or even bags, anything. It looks great.